So hey guys, today is going to be my foundation routine. If you saw my last video, I only did my eyes and then like contour and highlight, but I didn't do my foundation, concealer, powder. So I'm going to show you guys how I do all of that now and an in-depth of why I chose these products for the summer, because they definitely will change when it gets cold. So yeah, we're just going to jump right into it. So the very first thing is that I wash my face in the shower, and I wash my face with the Murad. I'm gonna go get it. I wash my face with the Murad Time Release Acne Cleanser. So I wash my face with this and then I do nothing. I know that probably is hurting some people's hearts, especially people that are estheticians. But yeah, I don't moisturize or anything before I put on makeup, because less product before I put on foundation helps it to crease less and it lays a lot smoother on my skin. So I leave all my moisturizing and everything to do in the evening time and for the daytime on the days that I don't wear makeup. So for my foundation routine, I do not use any moisturizer, any primers or anything. I just go straight in with foundation. Now, to mirror that is your decision. Don't say I told you to do it, but if you try it and it works for you, then thumbs up. So for foundation, I've been using the Koh Gen Do Aqua foundation, and I really like this foundation. I like it because it's pretty much my exact skin tone. I was using the Koh Gen Do Moisture foundation. You guys, I've talked about this before, and I actually was recommended this by Melissa Hibbert, which is a really awesome makeup artist that I have had a pleasure to know. And she told me about this foundation. She used it in the Cream of Nature campaign that you guys have seen. She used this on me and I like this, but when I tried this, the difference is that this one is a lot thinner, and I like that because it actually dries down on my face, but it doesn't dry like that harsh matte. Like if you've tried the L'Oreal, I haven't used it, L'Oreal Pro Matte, I haven't used it in so long. The L'Oreal Pro Matte foundation, that one dries down, which is good if you have extreme oily skin, but my entire face is not oily. So my T-zone is oily and then everywhere else is normal. So I like this because it dries down, and then I can mattify my areas that get oily with a powder. So I'm going to go ahead and apply this, put it on my face like this, because I don't like to put it on my hand because then I might forget to wash my hand. So to blend in my foundation, I really like the Brushcraft Oval 7 brush. Talked about this before as well. I really like it because it just spreads the foundation so beautifully. It's a big area, so it does it quickly too. And when I'm blending in my foundation, I do put it over my eyelids because I have veins there and I want to hide them, and it just helps make your base completely even when you put it over your eyelids as well. Now with this foundation, you don't need a lot if you don't have a lot of problem areas, but you can build it up if you need to cover more areas of your face. And because this foundation matches so good with my face, I don't bring it down to my neck or anything. I actually don't like to do that anyway, because I have to use more to get my makeup off, and it's too much. Okay, I try to use foundations that match me perfectly so I don't have to deal with that. So to zoom you guys in, I wanted to show you guys just how much this foundation looks like skin. Back up just a little so you guys can see from a distance. It looks like skin. It doesn't look like I applied a harsh layer of foundation. You can still see this imperfection, my under eyes. You can still see stuff, and I really like that because then I can go in with concealer and hide everything else that I want to hide. But that's a tip for less cakey makeup, is if you don't try to pile on a lot of foundation initially to hide all of your imperfections. If you just do a light layer of foundation and then add concealer that matches you, not a highlighted concealer, but just a concealer that matches you. If you add that to all the areas that you need more coverage, it makes your face look way less cakey. All right, for concealer, I've been using the Tarte Shape Tape, and I know you guys, if you're a YouTube watcher like me, then you've seen this concealer numerous times, and it's a really good concealer. They're not just saying it. It really is a good concealer. It has a really nice finish to it for my skin type. If you're dry skin, I don't know if you'll like it, but I'm oily skin, and it's a beautiful finish. And it's not even just the finish the reason why I like it. I like the color of it too. It has a yellowy kind of olivey I don't even know if this is a word, I just made that up, color to it, and I really liked it because it's different than the other concealers that I have. A lot of my other concealers are neutral, and I really like this one. So I just apply this to my under eyes, and I don't dip back in to get any more product. I use whatever's on the applicator when I first get it out for all the spots on my face. And then I take it and fill in my smile lines, because this helps prevent them from creasing. And I usually don't talk during this part, but for the tutorial and I don't talk because if I talk, then it defeats the purpose of preventing it from creasing, because it's creasing while I'm talking. You know what I'm saying? So when you're at home, once you apply that concealer in your smile lines, let everybody in your house know, don't talk to me. What I do is I kind of just let it sit for a few minutes, or really a few seconds. I kind of let it sit, but if I have something to do, then I'll go do that and then come back and blend it in. But because I need to be leaving, I'm gonna go ahead and blend it in. And I do try to blend in the concealer that's in my smile lines last if I don't go and leave. So now, because this concealer is lighter and it's right around my mouth area, it kind of draws attention there, and it looks kind of funny if you don't blend it outwards. So make sure that you blend it out. I forget a lot to do that. And it's no big deal because it's just makeup. You can wipe it off and try again tomorrow if you mess up, but I just try to make sure that I blend it out. Next, I'm using the Laura Mercier translucent powder, which is my favorite powder at the moment. It just works for me, and I'm applying more than I need to set it because I like to let it sit a little bit. Now, this isn't for everybody. If you have dry skin, I wouldn't recommend this, and even some people with oily skin, they may not need it, and not every powder works with this. So just test out the powders that you have and see what doesn't make you look 10 years older, and then just stick with that. Also, the tool that you use to apply the powder makes a difference. So if you use a brush to apply powder, it applies differently than if you use a beauty blender that's damp to apply the powder. So just test out your options that you have and see what works for you. So I am gonna let this sit for a little bit, and I'm going to do my eyebrows off camera. If you would like to see a tutorial, I will have it linked down in the description box, so check it out if you haven't seen it already. So I let the powder sit for a little bit just to let it bake, and I'm going to dust it away. And for that, I use the Morphe M438 brush, and I've just dust away the powder. For bronzer, for bronzer, I actually alternate between a lot of different bronzers, but today I'm using the NYX matte bronzer in the shade Dark Tan. But I also really like the Urban Decay Shapeshifters. I like the Too Faced Dark Chocolate Soleil bronzer. Oh, and the NARS Casino bronzer, I alternate between that too. So just watch some of my past makeup tutorials and you'll see how those look on my face. So I'm going to dip into this. I've hit pan on it. I've had this a long time. And for this, I use a Wet n Wild angled brush. This actually came with some things that I purchased on their website, so I don't really know if they have it for sale. But I will have all the brushes and all the products down in the description box in this video. So if there's a link to this brush, I will definitely put it. So I don't apply like right where this part is on my ear there. I do like right where my little hair starts. Right where my hair starts, I go down like that to apply my contour. I kind of go over where I applied that powder because it makes me look less ashy in that area. So I try to come with the bronzing powder up there, but I don't like take a fresh dip and apply it there. No, most of my product is over here, and then whatever's left over after I've really blended it in, then I come close to my mouth. And then I kind of take some on my chin, and that's just to bring everything together. For blush, it changes day to day as well, the same as with my bronzers. So today I'm using the IMAN Cosmetics Allure blush, and it's a dual-sided blush, but I just swirl it together. I apply a little bit and then just kind of start right here and go out. And that just makes you look more awake, especially since I haven't been using highlighter that much, really. Okay, and then once you've applied your lip color, or even before you can do this step, you want to make sure that you spray your face with some kind of setting spray or facial spray. Make sure that whatever facial spray you pick up actually says that you can put it on top of makeup. And then just let that dry, and then you're done. Thank you guys so much for watching my natural everyday foundation routine. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Let me know down in the comments what you use every day for your makeup routine. I would love to read it and see if you're full glam like me with foundation, or if you're just a little bit of mascara and out the door. Thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure that you subscribe and watch my latest video, and I promise I'll see you guys next time. Bye guys.